Hello and welcome to the 22nd episode of Yu-Gi-Oh World Championship Tournament 2005. I am your host, Alicia Blushies, and we have a very big day today. We are in the semifinals, as you can see here. Attention everyone, the Kaiba Corp Cup semifinals is about to begin. Both duelists enter. And it's Yugi freaking Moto. I can't believe it. If I defeat you, I'll meet him in the finals. That's why I cannot lose. Yeah, this is very dangerous. I'm using the deck from last time again. Just because, you know, I didn't feel like making a new deck. I got a lot on my plate to do today. Alright, I will draw a card. And we have a Fire Princess, that's cool. Let's go with a set Cassetti. And I'm going to activate Chorus of Sanctuary. This card gives every monster that's in defense mode a 500 extra defense. So, you know, it's pretty useful for this deck. Of course, you know, I'm using Sangan to attack my Cassetti. Kinda is a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie. We also have Burning Land, which we could use if he replaces our field spell card. But for right now, I think I'm gonna just go with a normal giant soldier set, because I'm unsure of what he has planned. With our field spell card, its defense goes up to 2500, so it's as defensive as a, you know, Summon Skull or a Dark Magician without, you know, some kind of other boost. We got Chain Energy, which will do wonders. I might try and summon my Cure Mermaid. No Trap Hole, interesting. While we have a moment, I am going to attack that face down. While it is true that we want to be as defensive as possible, I also don't want to let my opponent just get a 2 tribute monster out. That would be a little bit bad, you know. And I might just keep that Sangan on the field, perhaps. And we drew into another copy of our Chorus of Sanctuary, so that's a big rip. I also have Terraforming in this deck to search out the 2 copies of my field spell card, but it looks like we just got unlucky. And all we have to do is just, you know, complete turn. Because I don't know what that face down is. Maybe he's holding a Mirror Force. And we can just... oh, that's hella rude. But at least he did waste a Harpy's Feather Duster then. Because I do have another field spell card I can use. Right here. Is that a Magic Jammer? It is a Magic Jammer. Okay. I see how it is, buddy, pal, friend. What did you discard? He discarded, I think, a Blackluster Ritual, which is great, because if he got that out, I wouldn't have really any defense against it. But Burning Lands, I think, is my next play. It is gonna do the damage. It's gonna hurt a little. And I think next I'm going to play Tremendous Fire. This is a Final Countdown deck that multi-classes into a burn deck, so that's why we're doing what we're doing. They also got Chain Energy in case my opponent wants to summon something. They're gonna have to pay for it. I put up a tax. Yes. And he's literally he has nothing, which is so weird. But I will take it. We're gaining more life points than we're gonna end up losing. So I'm perfectly fine with that. And I'll just pass. So now if he does draw into a... Okay, he's got a premature burial. He is going to bring back Magician of Faith, so he might have a 2 tribute. He does not. Okay. Weird. Why would you do that? And I just drew into another Chain Energy, which is going to make playing anything cost 1,000 life points. But before I do that, I'm going to just attack into that Magician of Faith. I'm not sure why he felt the need to do this. 'Cause I was chill. I was chill, I'll tell you what, I was just cool with waiting. But he will die during his next turn. It is a given. Go ahead and play Chain Energy just for the fun of it. And end my turn. And this is a very surprising first duel against Yu-Gi-Oh. He, I guess, just dead drawed. I don't know. Maybe got all of... I don't know. If he got his 2 tribute monster, he would have done it. He would have done it before. When he had Magician of Faith and, you know, that Sangan. Interesting. Unless maybe he's playing a Exodia deck. Maybe that's what he's doing. That's why he had so many cards in his hand and he wasn't doing anything. We will just find out. We got Snatch and Steal. That is for when my opponent summons something too strong. Or if I want to just sacrifice for a strong defense monster. It can happen. It can happen. But we do have 2 Fire Princesses and 1 Cure Mermaid. And I feel like one of those sets is definitely gotta be a trap hole, so I don't feel safe with summoning anything. Could you imagine us getting 2 Fire Princesses like on the field at the same time? That would be insane. The only problem is that I don't want to lose it, you know. I do have an extra one. It's gonna be trap hole. Yep, there it is. I knew it. Knew it. We don't have Monster Reborn in this deck anymore to bring back lost creatures. Because my opponent had to be all silly. Nah, it wasn't his fault. It was the ban list changing, you know. Oh no. Oh no. There, he's attacking my Blast Spear. Yeah, the Swords of Revealing Light kind of ruined that play. But we do have a Cure Mermaid. I am going to just Snatch and Steal, I think. Or let's play Chain Energy just in case that's a Magic Jammer. It was not. Okay. Well then. I play Chain Energy on... Dang it, not Chain Energy. I play Snatch and Steal. And that will do that. I guess let's summon a Cure Mermaid. It's gonna hurt. Okay, there we go. And let's play a Ring of Magnetism. This will be really bad if he draws into a Harpy's Feather Duster. So it makes it where my opponent can only attack Summon Skull. I guess I could have attacked directly. Why did I end my turn? Well, he did have swords on the field. Oh no. That's bad. And he decided not to attack for some reason. Okay. Alrighty then. What does Senga do again? Reduce the attack of an opponent's monster attacking this card to 0. Okay, I will do that. I guess. Well, we do have our stealth bird. I do want to get its effect off. It deals 1,000 damage. Ooh, that's big damage, boy. Fast as fuck, boy. But we do have a fire princess. If he's gonna just keep not attacking, then I guess I'll just chill. I don't know. But we do need to get rid of Summon Skull because, you know, he is gonna give my opponent 1,000 life points every turn. Okay. Maybe Ring of Magnetism is just like broken in this game. A weird thing, I guess. Weird effect. Too weird for the game to comprehend, I guess. Let's go for a Cure Mermaid. And we're gonna flip summon Stealth Bird. Yeah, because like Blackluster Soldier would be able to destroy our Summon Skull because it only has 2,000 attack points, yet here we are not doing anything, which I will just vibe. Fire Princess will, you know, do the work. And if this was like a normal duel, you would get extra money for, you know, dealing so much damage to him, but you get a fixed amount for winning these tournaments, which is fair. It's very fair. I mean, it's a good amount of money. If you just keep winning, of course. If you lose, then, well, you gotta start the, you know, Kaiba Corp all over again. Alright, I draw. We got a Cassetti. I'm very tempted to just get rid of Summon Skull, but I don't know if I should. I will just come back whenever we're about to win, unless something amazing happens. Okay, he's attacking my Senga Thunder, which is gonna allow me to use my effect. Meaning his Blackluster Soldier just died for nothing. And we win. Who knew? Who knew? Yeah, alright. That was pretty cool. I think that's probably one of the first times I've ever used the Senga card. Probably the first time. Alright, I lost Pharaoh. I'm sorry. I let you down. Yeah, I'm sorry too. Kinda, not really. You win. Congratulations on making it to the finals. The finals will take place next Saturday. And be prepared, for we have a special mystery opponent who's dying to take you on. Make sure you and your deck are ready. See you next week. Alright, we got $6,000. Nice. You know what we can do with that much money? We could spend it on packs. I could buy a new house, but I'm spending it on packs. We are buying 10 packs of Volume 3. It has polymerization in it, but it's like an ultra rare, so we might not end up pulling it. We'll have to see. Acid Trap Hole. We already have plenty of those, but it's a nice card, yeah. Lord of the Lamp. Lord of the Flies. Black Skull Dragon, very cool. Of course, I only have like one copy of Summon Skull, so I can't do it more than once. Ooh, Morphing Jar. We do not have that card yet. I don't think, at least. Alright, that's cool. That's very cool. I will take that. And that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Bye.